Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Kim. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, you are welcome to the lesson. What did you eat today? What did you eat today?
Uh, I I ate chicken at lunch.
Oh, okay, chicken as
Yes,
lunch. That's good. All right, did you go out today?
I go to the English center.
You say went. I went to
I went to the English center.
English Center.
Yes,
Oh, what are they doing there? What did you go there for?
learn English.
Okay. Oh, I get. All right, so this is summer holiday. You're no longer going to school, right?
Yes,
Okay. All right. You're welcome. So in our last class, we stopped here. So I want you to read this again. We're talking about one global language. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Hmm, there's a mistake. Okay, sorry. In our last class, we stopped here. We debated on this topic. All middle school students should have work experience. So today we are starting with a new topic, internet cafes. Internet cafes, is it good, fun, or dangerous? Is internet cafes good, fun, or dangerous? So Korean children go to internet cafes to play online computer games. Internet cafes are very popular, but are they good place for children to spend their time? So tell me, Kim, are they good place for children to spend their time? Do you think internet cafes are a good place for children to spend their time?
I think it's good. Uh, they can release stress and play fun after a school day.
Okay, after our school day, they can go and relax, play games. All right, so now imagine that you have some free time. You decide to go to an internet cafe to play your favorite online computer games. You have 5,000 in your pocket. So how do you want to spend your money? How do you want to spend your money? So in that internet cafe, they have if you want to play the game, 1 hour play is 1,000. Then soft drink is 500. Chocolate 500. Instant noodles 1,000. Um Kimbap 1,500. So now these are the prices of things in the center. So tell me how you will spend your money. Tell me how you will spend your money.
I will spend 100 for 1 hour play and
Okay.
the chocolate 500.
Okay. Hold on. 1 hour play. Then chocolate.
Yes,
What again?
I think I will only buy that
Okay, so you will spend 1,500. So tell me, why do you want to spend your money this way? Why do you want to spend the money this way?
because I want to play 1 hour and chocolate is my favorite snack. So I will spend that
Okay, so what you have 5,000. So what are you going to do with the remaining money? Why don't you want to finish or spend the whole money? Why don't you want to do that? Why do you want to only spend 1,500?
because I don't want too much to spend too much money for shopping and other things.
Okay, because you don't want to spend too much money. Okay, that's great. So you want to save the money for something else, right?
Yes,
Okay, that's good idea. Nice one. So one more question. Have you ever been to the to an internet cafe? Have you ever been to an internet cafe? Kim?
yes, yes, I have.
Okay. Okay, so what did you think?
I think sometimes I go to the internet cafes because it can really stress very good.
Okay. So what do your parents think about internet cafes? What do they think about it? Do they think it's good or do they think it's bad?
They think it's good if I no, I don't always play the internet cafes.
Okay, they don't think it's good. Okay, so what they think is internet cafe is not a good place for children to go, right? Okay.
I think it it is better at home because I don't need to spend money.
Okay, so what is your parents' take on it? Do they think it's bad or good? What do they think about it?
It's bad.
Okay, they think it's bad. Okay, Kim, please can you sit up? I want you to sit up so I can see you clearly. Still not better. Sit up. Keep your camera very well so I can see you. Your camera, I'm just seeing here. I'm just seeing here. I can't see your whole face. This is what I'm saying. Keep your camera very well. Your camera. I can only see here. Okay, is okay, bit better now. No, no. Keep your camera very well so I can see you. Okay? Still bad. Can you see? Look at me. This is what you're seeing, right? That is how it is. So now, this is how my camera is. You can see me, see my mouth as I'm speaking. I want to see your mouth. Good, good. It's okay. It's okay. So then the next one is what is it better to play computer games in an internet cafe or at home? Is it better to play computer games in an internet cafe or at home?
It's better to play at home
Why?
because I don't need to spend too much money for the internet cafe.
Okay, that's great idea. So let's read this passage. Internet cafes, good, fun, or dangerous? So read.
Korean children love to play computer games. There are thousands of internet cafes across Korea. Many children go to these internet cafes to have fun, but are they putting themselves in danger by spending time in this place? Some people say that going to internet cafe is just good. First, internet cafes are very cheap. Children can spend several hours playing their favorite game for very little money. If they want to do other activities such as skiing, they need to spend a lot of money. Second, internet cafes are great places to meet friends and play together. In Korea, it is often too hot or too cold to be outside. However, internet cafes are always at the perfect temperature, so they are very comfortable places. Other people say that internet cafes are dangerous. First, children can use the internet freely. This is a problem because the internet contains many bad things. These things are not helpful to children. Some of them may put children in danger. Second, children spend too much time playing computer games. This is a serious problem because the children cannot do other healthy activities.
Okay, nice one. Okay, so let's answer the question using the information from the reading passage. Are there many internet cafes in Vietnam? Okay, sorry, in Korea. Are there many internet cafes in Korea?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so let's check this answer. Okay, that's true. There are thousands of internet cafes in Korea. So why in Vietnam are there many internet cafes in Vietnam? Are there many internet cafes in Vietnam?
No, they aren't.
Oh, they aren't. Wow. Okay, so why can children spend several hours in internet cafes for very little money? Why can children spend several hours in internet cafes for very little money?
Because uh, the internet cafes is very cheap.
Okay, because the internet cafes is very cheap. Are very cheap. Internet cafes
Um,
are very cheap. Okay, so why are internet cafes great place to meet friends? Why are they great place to meet friends? Why are they great place to meet friends?
because we don't need to spend too much money and
No. Why are internet cafes great place to meet friends? To meet friends.
because I can't understand.
check from the passage, why are internet cafes a great place to meet friends?
Because in Korea it is often too hot or too cold to be outside. However, internet cafes are always at the perfect temperature
Okay. Okay. So, internet cafes are a great place to meet friends because when you go to the internet cafe to play, there are so many other people there. From there, you can make friends from playing games with your friends or with someone you can meet friends. A lot of people come to the internet, a lot of children come to the internet cafe to play games. So from there, you can meet new people and make friends. Okay, not because of the weather. So why is it a problem if children can use the internet freely in internet cafes? Why is it a problem if children can use the internet freely in internet cafes?
because
Why?
because
Why is it a problem if children can use the internet freely in internet cafe?
because the internet contains many bad things.
Good. That is the answer because the internet contains many bad things. Okay, so what can happen if children spend too much time playing computer games? What will happen?
Children spend too much time playing computer games is a serious problem because they don't do many healthy activities.
Good, because they don't do many healthy activities. Nice one. Okay, so let's do a vocabulary check. Complete the sentence with one of the words below. We have contains, dangerous, freely, perfect, and temperature. So, number one question, can you give the correct answer to complete this space?
If you can do something dangerous, nobody, if you can do something perfect, nobody stop you from doing it.
Okay, number two.
The temperature of something shows how hot or cold it is.
Okay.
Scientists say that milk contains bad things.
Okay.
Luckily, the weather was freely.
Okay. Was freely.
If something dangerous. It can hurt or harm you.
Okay. Okay, so let's check the answer. Number one, if you can do something perfect, nobody stops you from doing it. This is wrong. The temperature of something shows how hot or cold it is. Good. Scientists says that milk contains bad things. Correct. Luckily, the weather was freely. This is bad. If something is dangerous, it can hurt or harm you. Correct. So, number one is wrong. The correct answer should be if you can do something freely, nobody stops you from doing it. For example, if you are using the internet freely in the internet cafes, nobody's stopping you, and you can be able to see a lot of bad things as a kid when you're using it freely. So nobody's stopping you. When you're at the internet cafes, you use the computer, you use the internet freely. Nobody's there to guide you. Your parents is not there to guide you. So you're using it freely. No one is there to stop you from using it or from doing bad things from that. So the perfect answer is freely. When you can do something freely, nobody stops you from doing it. Is that clear?
Yes,
Good. The number four is wrong. The correct answer should be, luckily the weather was perfect. Luckily the weather was perfect. That means the weather was good. The weather wasn't bad. So you say, luckily the weather was perfect. Okay? Is that clear?
yes.
All right. Okay, so I want you to take 1 minute and check the supporting opinion, then give the answer.
Finish, teacher.
Okay.
Internet cafes are not healthy places for children because they are too dark and some people smoke.
Okay. B.
Do the internet cafes are good places to make new friends because children can meet people who have the same hobby.
Okay.
Free playing computer games in an internet cafe is really great because the chairs are comfortable and the internet is very fast. For C, children can spend too much money in the internet cafes because they buy a lot of snacks and soft drinks.
Okay. Nice one. So let's check the answer. Internet cafes are not healthy place for children because they are too dark and some people smoke. Internet cafes are a good place to make new friends because children can meet people who have the same hobby. Internet cafes, I'm sorry, playing computer games in an internet cafe is really great because the chairs are comfortable and the internet is very fast. Children can spend too much money in internet cafes because they buy a lot of snacks and soft drink. Okay, that's correct. Nice one. All right, so let's move to the refuting opinion. Okay, take a moment and check the answer. Are you ready? Okay.
1B. Children spend too much money in internet cafes. I don't think so. Children don't have to spend much money. They can just buy to use the computer. Internet cafes are safe place for children to meet their friends. I disagree. Internet cafes are not safe. Children can meet bad people in the internet cafes and online. 3D. Young people who go to the internet cafes do not do other healthy activities. I disagree. Young people who go to the internet do other outdoor activities. For a Korean children are too busy to spend many hours playing games in the internet. I don't think so. Because they are busy, Korean children need to have some fun in the internet cafes.
Okay. Children spend too much money in internet cafes. B. I don't think so. Children do not have to spend much money. They can just pay to use the computer. Okay. Internet cafes are a safe place for children to meet their friends. C. I disagree. Internet cafes are not safe. Children can meet bad people in the internet cafe and online. Young people who go to internet cafes do not do other healthy things. I disagree. Young people who go to internet cafes do other outdoor activities. Korean children are too busy to spend many hours playing games in the internet cafe. I don't think so because they are busy. Korean children need to have some fun in the internet cafes. Okay, that is correct. Nice one, you got the answer. So I'm going to end the lesson now. Join back in 5 minutes time. Okay?
Okay.
All right, see you soon. All right, so read the supporting opinion.
Internet cafes are great places for children to have fun. First, internet cafes are very comfortable. Customers can sit in soft chairs and use new computer. Because of this, internet cafes are excellent places to spend free time. Second, children can make new friends when they visit internet cafes. It is easy to become friends when you meet someone who has the same hobby as you, making good friends very positive.
Okay. So I want you to point out the main idea supporting the opinion. Point out the main idea supporting the opinion.
Internet cafes are great places for children to have fun.
Okay. Are great places for children to have fun. Why? There was no point. There was
Uh,
no point.
Internet cafes are very comfortable,
Okay.
and internet cafes are excellent places to spend free time.
You can say internet cafes is a great place for children to have fun because internet cafes are very comfortable. Because they are very comfortable. Customers can sit in a soft chair and use new computers.
Uh, and children can make new friends when they visit internet cafes.
Good. Second, children can make new friends when they visit the internet cafes. Good. So now can you tell me, give an example to support the opinion? Think from your own understanding or um just give a sentence to support the opinion.
Internet cafes are great place for children because they can play many interesting games and
Okay.
release stress after a school day.
Okay. And release stress after a school day. That's good, but if you play internet at home, you can also release stress. But let's go with it. Nice one, but not strong point though. Not a strong point. Because you can also release stress playing games at home. So, opposing opinion. Can you read?
Children should not go to internet cafes to play computer games. First, the internet cafes is unhealthy. It is very dark. This is bad for children's eyesight. Also, many adults continue to smoke in internet cafes. They do not care about the health of young people. Second, children spend too much money while playing games. They pay to use the computer and to buy snacks and soft drink. After playing a few hours, children will have spent too much money.
Okay, good. So point out the main idea opposing opinion, opposing the opinion.
The main idea is children should not go to internet cafes to play computer games.
Okay,
The point is the internet cafes is unhealthy
okay, because it's unhealthy.
and children spend too much money while playing games.
Okay, to say it's unhealthy, it is very dark, and this is bad for eyesight. Okay, then the second one, okay, this also should be among many adults continue to smoke. Also, Many adults continue to smoke in the internet cafes. So the second point again is children spend too much money. Just like you just said, children spend too much money playing games. Okay, so tell me, give an example to support, to oppose the opinion. Give an example to oppose the opinion.
Children should not go to internet cafes to play computer games because they can addict games and waste their money.
Okay. They can do what? What did you say they can?
Addict game.
Hello, can you repeat yourself? Repeat your answer.
Addict games.
Hello,
Teacher, can you
I
hear
can't
me?
hear you. I can't hear you.
Because children can addict computer games.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, you said because they can be addicted to the games and spend too much money. That's a nice point. Can you hear me? Can you please speak? I can't hear you.
I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Unmute your mic. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. I can't hear you.
I can hear you, teacher.
Okay. Can you join back? Can you join back? Mm. Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Hello? I can't still hear
Te-
you.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Hold on. What's going on? Okay. All right. So you said that um the internet cafe is not a good place for children to live, to go because it's not safe and they will become addicted to the games and they will spend much money, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Then we have to move to the next one. So let's have a discussion. Do you think that internet cafes are safe for children? What do you think about it?
No, I don't.
Okay, why do you
Because
think it's not good place for children?
because the internet cafes are bad and there are some people not good and they
Okay.
can smoke.
Okay, because there are bad people, some of them smoke in the internet cafe, which is not good for children health, and also it will influence some of the children or some of the young adults going to the internet cafe. So, are internet cafes good place to meet your friends? Are they good place to meet friends?
Yes, they are because they can talk and meet with the people have the same hobby like them.
Okay, that's great. Do you think internet cafes are cheap?
Yes, I do because they can spend a very little money and they can buy the computer.
Okay. So, is it safe for children to use the internet by themselves? Do you think it's safe?
I think it isn't
Okay, why do you think it's unsafe?
not safe because
Because,
the internet the internet is freely
hello, because I can hear you clearly.
because the internet freely and
Okay, you said because they can use the internet freely and there is a lot of bad things on the internet which they can see. So when they are using it freely, it won't be safe for them. It's going to um influence them to some of the bad things on the internet. So, at what age should a child be allowed to go to an internet cafe without an adult?
I think it's 15 years old.
15 years old. Okay, that's great. All right, so we are going to debate now. So I want you to choose the topic you want to debate on. Is it internet cafes are a good place for children to go to, or internet cafes should be more expensive so that children can only play for a short time, or parents should stop their children from using internet cafes? Which one do you want to debate on?
I choose the internet cafes are good places for children to
For
go.
children to go.
Yes, the number
Oh,
one.
okay, so are you supporting that they should go, or you are opposing?
I supporting.
Okay, you're supporting. Okay, so I want you to take 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, think about your point clearly, and remember to use the word in my opinion, in my idea. Okay? Okay? Hello?
Yes,
Hello, Kim? Hello?
yes, teacher.
Are you ready?
Yes, okay.
Yes or no? Are you
Children,
ready?
yes.
Okay, so let's start. I want you to speak up so I can hear you clearly. Um,
Um, Internet cafes are good places for children to go to because internet cafes are very comfortable. Children can sit on the soft chair and use the new computer.
okay. Point one. Then the second point.
Second point is children can meet new friends. They can talk and play with the people who have the same hobby like them.
Okay. Then number three, the
The
third point.
The third point is uh, the internet cafe is very cheap. You can spend a little money to buy
Okay.
computers.
Okay. That is a nice point, but your point is very simple. Like I said before, in our last class, if you want to debate on something, for example, now, if Ellie is here and you are debating with Ellie, you have to make your point stand out. For example, you need to use some of this word like, in my opinion. I disagree with you, and you have to stand firm. And when you're speaking, let's assume you are in the public, speaking, having a debate, they will see that yes, you have confidence, and that confidence is going to give you mark. Okay, so you have to use some of those words. In my opinion, I think internet cafes are a good place for children to go because after school after school all day they need to relax by playing games and having some fun. Okay, so when you say this, it makes your point stand out and you give some other examples to make your point more valid. Because if you're debating with someone else and the person, after giving out the point, the person gave an example to support his or her point, the person is ahead of you. The person is getting more points than you. So you have to um, know how to organize your words, to use some words, and also give example to make your point very strong. Okay?
Yes,
Do you understand? Okay?
yes, I do.
Okay. So
Yes,
now,
I do.
okay, that's great. So tell me, internet cafes should be more expensive so that children can only play for a short time. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with
No,
that?
I don't.
Okay.
I disagree
Okay. Why do you disagree with that?
because there are many internet cafes uh very cheap and children can play in that.
Okay. I think you should say that I disagree because when it's more expensive, children will not be able to pay to play their favorite time or have much time to play. Okay? I think this should be the point you should use. You should say, no, I disagree because when it's more expensive, children will not have enough time to play because it's very expensive. But when it's um not expensive, children can actually play to their desired time. Okay? Because you're supporting the opinion that children should go there. So, number three, parents should stop their children from using internet cafes. Do you agree with that?
I disagree because they are very tired and busy after the school day, so they need to release stress. Parents shouldn't stop them.
Good. I like how you said this. I just agree and you gave your reason. Nice one. Okay. So we are going to continue with a new topic, which is one global language. One global language. So there are more than 6,000 languages in the world. This is a problem because people from different countries cannot understand each other. Will one global language be better for everyone? Okay.
Uh, yes,
Okay, so why?
because speaking one global language is very easy,
Okay.
and they can learn that language.
Okay, okay, that's great. I also think that is good and is best for us to use one global language, just like we're using English now as a global language. And this is really helping a lot. If you want to communicate with other people in some of the of in so many other countries with different language, you can communicate with them freely using English language. If you want to do business with them, you can communicate freely with English. But if we are not using one global language, it's going to be very difficult for us to communicate with each other, either do business or school. For example, so many people go to other countries to study. So when you go there and they are using their own country language to teach, you are going to find it difficult to understand. So one global language is the best, and I support that. So, and also another example is if we are not using one global language, there is no way I can be teaching you. You will not understand what I'm saying. And for example, if I'm teaching you science now, and now I'm from another country, and I'm using my country language to teach you, you will not understand. But because we have one global language, if I'm using English to teach you science or maths, you can understand because it's one global language and you understand it. So I support it. So now let's do this. Some English words may seem quite strange. Look at the list of the words below and try to think of new name that is simpler. An example has been done for you. For example, now we want to, for example, we have a pencil. We want to give it another easier name that you think. Think about easier name to give to this words here and tell me. Now we have pencil, example, writing stick, writing stick. Okay, and I just want you to give me one um the words that you think is simpler words that you think is better for hamburger. Then we end the class. Maybe on Saturday next week we continue from here. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
So what do you think hamburger should be? The name that you think is simpler, easy for hamburger.
Let me think.
Okay. Don't have much time again.
Is eating snack.
Is what?
Eating snack.
Eating snack.
Yes.
Okay, you said eating snack. Okay, I think the nice name to give this should be bread with some vegetables or bread with salad. Bread with some vegetables or bread with salad. So I think that's the name that should be given in my own opinion. So we're going to end the lesson now. Saturday next week we continue from here. Do you have any question?
No, I don't.
Okay, so good to have you today, and I must say you did amazing job. See you next week Saturday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher. See
All
you
right,
again.
thank you. Bye.